Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, it's pretty shit weather today. So I decided I'm going to work inside and get some stuff done on the Civic. I've been catching up on some bits and bobs. You've probably missed out. We had this pipe made by Shezy and then drilled out by Luke and Liam, Vintage Cars. I've mounted the boost sensor. I've now got a fan shroud which I've wired up into the original plug. I had to de-pin it, put the new pins in, and I've just mounted it out the way. What else is new? I did the Deafy stuff, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got the lower part of the intercooler pipe that Shezy's made. We've just got to cut that up to the actual size. Now the biggest stress I've had of the whole project is these goddamn injectors. The information out there is misguided. You speak to dealers of injectors, whether it's distributor, China copy or some random stuff, and I was getting pissed off. Even got part numbers off people and then inquired to double check it would fit my D series, and then they'd ignore me for 2 or 3 emails. Then I buy them because I just think I'll try, worst case scenario send them back, and then they email me saying, nah mate, these won't fit. Nah mate, just taking the piss. So I did the only thing I knew what to do. It was a message Rich and partbox. So I've gone for the Deatschwerks fuel pump, and now I've got the Deatschwerks injectors. I'm going to be checking these fit today. I'm going to have to do a bit of wiring on the plug. But that's them. I'm going to measure them up now. So I'll measure them up now, repeat myself, see if they'll do the job, and if they do, well hey, we've got injectors. The HON data is not installed as of yet. It's just a mission. I want to do it at the last minute before mapping. Talking of mapping, let's just put the battery on. Talking of mapping, we're booked in 27th of October at EFI Parts. It's up north somewhere. Says here, Shezy, you're live on YouTube, welcome. Sorry about that, pal. Let's have a look at this little toy. Don't worry, it's all wiring in motion. Nice. And as you could see, fuel pump is mega loud. I need to double check if I've seen the boost sensor then. I'm going to go back through that. Back again. Injector rail is off. 2 bolts, 2 10mm for this, which holds the wiring. Then 2 bolts for the fuel pressure regulator, and then 3 bolts just at the very back. Give it a wiggle, and then mine's left the O-rings in the block, and then there's a 17mm here, And don't lose the washer. You'll need the washer. You will need the washer. Otherwise you'll be pissing fuel everywhere. The injectors are out. I've just done a little comparison of the lengths and the fittings, and I think we're going to be good. Unfortunately, I am going to have to do the wiring because the plugs are slightly different. There they are, stripped them back. I might try and deepin them, but I'm probably going to be easier to cut them off and then resolder these on, and then tape them up, put them back in the casing, make them look nice. But I am going to say that I think the Deatschwerks are the right one for the job. That's good. I was getting rather stressed. It has been pissing me off, I'm not going to lie. About 2 weeks I've been trying to get this shit planned and information, and everyone goes this, that, the other. You know, I just didn't know. But Deatschwerks 550s. There's a part number if it's any good. Maybe it's the part number. I don't know anyway. But now I'm going to replace them. Get them in. Yeah, I didn't say anything, did I? Our favourite detailer has popped to see us. Got a bit of a fresh grade by Josh. Hooking it up again. I skipped ahead, unfortunately, as you missed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a torch so we can see together. You see? Yes. Injectors are in. What I've done is I've just fast clipped them for now. What I was worried about is the wiring. There was no really instructions. I've just copied exactly what come off to the colours. Sad. But if they're wrong, then what I can do is just unclip them, swap them, clip them back in. But I'm going to leave that for the tuner to do. If it is a problem, then I'll sort it out. And once everything is happy chappy, I'll then solder them, heat shrink, rewrap, and then tuck everything away correctly for the proper job. Loves it, don't he? But the car runs. It sounds like a bag of spanners because the injectors aren't coded in or mapped in or whatever the scenario. But it runs. It sounds a bit misfire, but it's overfueling, so it's gonna. Nothing we can do there. I have my lambda sensor ready for shezy to make into my pipe. I have injector clips ready just in case of any problems. And other than that, we're all gravy. I am worried about this small ass gap here. I've lost the light now. Here it is. Stop looking. This is a very, very tight gap now. Since I've put the fan cowling on. Shezy's definitely going to have to work his magic at Midland Developments because I can't see how he's going to do it. But no doubt he will make us proud. I can't really do much more on the Civic. It's pulling faces, playing games. I can't do much else. Bar the intercooler, pipe work, and the exhaust, we are pretty much done, except I've got to buy a 4-bar map sensor on data just in case we go over 10 psi I'll need that. So, that being said, I'm going to have to jump back onto the welding. Yep, sad. Brilliant. Looking forward to that. I'll see you all soon. Cheers for coming. Lighters. Imbi.